Greetings, fans, and welcome again to another episode of my show. Today, I thought it wise to talk or to bring you something about addiction, drugs, cigarette, and all sorts of addiction because I have come across many people who have been in that world and now they think that they have had enough. They want to change their lifestyles. They want to quit the diet and change to a better diet, to a different diet that they think will fit their lives better than smoking opium or using the other types of drugs. I've been in that world. I have smoked cigarettes and I have drunk whiskey. Though I didn't drink it for a long time, say decades, but at age 10, 11, 12, I was already smoking tobacco, cigarettes, cheap cigarettes, 10-cent cigarettes, 15-cent cigarettes, filterless cigarettes, cigarettes that don't have filters. You inhale everything that goes through the cigarette and it goes into your lungs, inside you, and that way it goes. After it goes inside, you know what to expect. Everyone can guess for themselves what it will look like later on. So that's how it is. I have smoked cigarettes, I have tasted whiskey, I have tasted all that stuff. I've been into it. You see that once you have gotten used to it and you find it is a better way of living life. You see, it gives you a shortcut to some life's experiences so that you don't feel the effect of the grind on you, on your body, and everything that is related to you directly or indirectly, economic and psychological. See that? Can call it friends and neighbors. What's happening between you and your neighbors and your friends because of life's problems. Perhaps you don't have a job. There are many life's problems. You don't have a job, don't have talent, and you don't have brothers and sisters. You don't have. See that in this world you're just alone. When you when you don't have something to do inside your home, you start idling. See that when you go to the public park, it is idling. When you go wherever you go, you don't get a good way of consuming, a productive way of consuming your time. See, you just sit there 2-3 minutes and life becomes a bore. So when you discover a better way, perhaps somebody introduces you to these ways of life, you start knowing. When you sip a tot of alcohol and you get high, you don't realize how life passes, how life is passing by you. See that passing, what is happening, you just don't feel, you just don't notice it, you just cannot know that time is going. And I woke up at 6 o'clock and I woke up at I got out of bed at 7 p.m. It is now midday. You cannot know that. So when you get into that and you start getting a shortcut, a way that you can live life without feeling the grind, the effect of all the powers, that life's powers, nature's powers that are going past you, that are driving life past you. It is very hard to quit, and you won't accept to quit so easily. It will be hard. But as you go on, continue consuming that, it just a matter of time before you start noticing the effects of that lifestyle on your real life. You see, we live under illusions, camouflage. You camouflage yourself to drugs and that and that, and all sorts of drinks, smoke, that which we smoke, that which we just like that. You see that you start realizing, oh, I didn't get a job and I didn't do anything in that direction to better or support my my economic life. So now nothing happened. See that? So the people that you went with to school have grown up. They have acquired wealth now. Someone is perhaps someone is bought perhaps if he was if he was people have improving, they are improving, they have improved their lives, their life standards have gone high. That is probably 5 or 10 years or 15 years later, you are starting to do what? To notice, oh, I was left behind, and now you want a shortcut, you want a way out of that lifestyle, and you want you want help on the skills and knowledge of how you can start. See that you can start seeing and knowing how to go about economic what activities. Which one is good for you? Which one can I do without an income? Which one can I do without having to borrow a loan? And how? You see that? How can I manage my investments? How can I do this? How can I do that? You want it all now, but by that time, the spell would have gotten the grip onto you that parting with this eh, parting with the drugs will be a problem. You need very, very advanced minds, very, very experienced ways. People who can know, who can help you effectively to get where? Out of the web. See that? Out of that, out of the net. When you've gotten there, getting inside is easy, but getting outside is easy. Many of us have, each and everyone has their own ways of doing what? Of getting, which ways of how they discovered or they got into that lifestyle. How do you discover tobacco? How you discover the sweetness that is in smoking tobacco, cigarettes. You see that expensive cigarettes and all sorts of cigarettes, grades. See that premium, light, and low quality. You go for 10 cents a stick. See that a packet costs you just only 20 shillings. You see that too cheap. See that, and there's beer and there's all that. You just get into it, or even the traditional brews, the ones that we make at home. We just get inside and start smoking and smoke, and you smoke and smoke. You smoke until you become smoking tobacco, and you become smoking opium, and you become drinking waragi, and you are drinking busa, and now you've started seeing the light. You are learning from the experience. You are learning from experience. You are learning from your neighbors what is happening to the people around you. Oh, so and so has bought a house in Kileleshwa. I don't have a house. I can't even afford the rent, the slums. He used just to roast corn on the roadside. He used just to roast maize, or used to sell candy. You see that he used to send candy and soda in the back. Now he's bought himself a what? His own house where? His own house in Kileshwa estate or other places. So now you want how to get yourself money. You want how to get yourself, how to free yourself from the grip, from the hold of the lifestyle of smoking opium, smoking, using other forms of drugs and beers and whiskeys. See that it all ends up badly. See that it is bad. It hurts people. Smoking cigarettes and drinking whiskey has never helped anyone in this universe. It never helped Julius Caesar. Neither did it help Augustus Caesar. It never helped Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. It never helped Mahatma Gandhi. And it never helped, it didn't help the Queen in Birmingham, in England. It didn't help Jomo Kenyatta. It didn't help anyone. Mwalimu Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, Kenneth. Smoking and drinking whiskey never helped anyone. It always led its victims or its fans. It supposed us to where? To doom. See that? So that's how it is. We have different ways that we got ourselves into discovering the sweetness of whiskey, the sweetness of opium, and the sweetness of smoking what? Tobacco. You see that? Each and everyone got into it on their own. They have their own versions of the stories. And here we are, those who have managed to escape the grip of tobacco smoking lifestyles and whiskey drinking lifestyles and opium smoking lifestyles. They are the only people who can give you tangible help how to get there without hurting yourself, without having to without costing you heavy amounts of money. Get this drug, get this. No, no, no. Each and everyone has their own ways how they escaped this. Each and everyone has their own ways how they can help us, how they can help you, how they can they can lead you safely out of the trap until you become what you have wished, you have always wished to be, the freedom that you need and everything. And there are many experts around. After you breaking free from the habit, there are many ways, many rehabilitation centers of addicts, and they will help you. They will help you to get out of that, and they will help you to know how you can live your life comfortably, and you follow the others where they went. You follow the world where it went, where it is now, what it is doing now. People have already managed to escape from poverty. They are living, doing different things in life, and you now you're starting from square one. Now you want $10 million to invest in real estate, and you don't know where to get it. The government, perhaps the government financed its people during that time. Now you are coming back from those places. Oh, I didn't get money, I need help. See that? So each and everyone has their own stories of how they can do what, how they went through that, and if you sit and listen to them, they will help you. So on my side, I will be doing the same to my fans, those who will be following me on this show. I will bring you a few uh, several episodes in the future that will help you step by step to break from the spell of the tobacco smoking or opium smoking or whiskey drinking lifestyles, and then you can do it on your own, in your home. It will be free of charge, and provided that you can access my videos and sit with me and listen and watch. And then you can go and see how you can apply it to your life in your privacy or in other places where you spend your life. Otherwise, uh, smoking tobacco, I was a victim and I managed to escape. And you know the way I escaped? It was very, very, very hard. But when I spent my first day and night away from tobacco smoke, I felt very, very, very good. See that? It was very, very good. And I think I can't help those who are stuck in that world to escape, to escape this lifestyle. So please follow up, follow the following episodes, and perhaps you'll gain something out of it. It doesn't need medicine, it doesn't need monitoring, but all you have to do is to follow the flow of power in the universe, how you will break what is holding you here, and how you acquire the kind of power that you want, and how you will do what. When you continue from there without hurting yourself or without hurting your neighbors, you see, that way. So that's how it is. And see you next time on my next video.